Greetings, I'm Pastor Eric Smith, and this is Wakening Grace. Let's think about choices. When we were children, we learned about the difference between a right choice and a wrong choice. As we got older, we learned that there were good choices and bad choices. Most people learn those lessons and move on. Some do not. I hear people share problems they have and how stuck they feel. Yet there are always choices. The more difficult choices are a mixed bag of both good and not so good results. Periodically, all the choices before us are good. I love that situation. But it's still difficult. We hold on to the idea that there is one right choice and the rest are wrong. But when all of our choices are good, the only choice is what you want. This brings us to the story of the angel of the archives. It's an important story. Up in heaven, in the throne room, where the old man, that's what we affectionately call God, with his long white beard sits on his throne with Jesus seated on his right side, there's a small chair on God's left, and in it sits the angel of the archives. Whenever a person is faced with a critical choice in life and prays for God's help, God turns to the angel of the archives. The angel then scurries over to the nearby door and steps into a room that is tall and narrow. There are slots built into the walls that go 20 feet into the air, and in each of these slots is a set of blueprints. There's a ladder on wheels that the angel of the archives can push around the walls and climb to reach into the right slot for the necessary set of blueprints, and then scurry down to open them up and find where in the blueprint of life the supplicant is, and whether, according to the blueprint of their life, they are about to make the right choice or the wrong choice. Except that it doesn't exist. There is no throne room. There is no angel of the archives. There's no place where the blueprints of your life are kept. There are no blueprints for your life. I love this story. We are free to choose. That's how God made us, free. You are free to choose. You can make good choices. You can make not so good choices. They are your choices. God made you free. We all get to choose. Sometimes all we have are good choices, and the only issue is which one do we want? Other times, the surrounding issues are difficult, and no clear choice is apparent. God's will for your life is not in a blueprint. God's will is that you have an abundant life, that you are set free with truth, and that you treat people well. That's pretty much it. The rest is up to us. In all of our choices, God is with us and glad to help. We are not alone. Thanks be to God. Will you pray with me? O God, thank you for the gift of my life. I am glad you are with me. Help me to live abundantly, embracing truth and treating others well. This is my prayer. Amen.